the church was kind of closed during COVID, so they had like this empty parking lot.
And the church wanted it to look like it was.
They want to be nice, yeah.
No, they didn't want to be nice.
Well, they
They
wanted
wanna
to
make
seem-
money.
Yeah.
Okay, I do trust you. So, anyways, so that no parking,
Yeah.
I'm pissed about, and I've written Hugo many times saying you just can't let. Otherwise, can you guys work a deal with the city that you could just buy up all of the parking spots?
It'd be a hard fight, I feel like.
But it shouldn't be a fight. If you're gonna let
That's
the
it.
hospital do it, you should let anybody just pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, Hugo, don't let people pay for public parking meters.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's preferential. That's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Also, they're a gazillion-dollar hospital.
Yeah.
Build some parking. If parking's your problem, build some.
They have
parking.
valet though. I mean, it's a money. It comes down to money.
They got parking
They
there.
got valet.
They got parking there. They're
Yeah.
buying the bonds. Yeah, they've got, but they still need more. So anyhow, that's why it ends at 4, because they know that they can't pay after 4 because after 4 is towing.
Yeah.
So that's why those signs are confusing and why you're doing beautiful.
God's work, right?
What's that?
God's work. Sinu's work.
You are.
Yeah. And I think I could also put a sign under those that says from 4 to 7.
Yeah.
Myself, you know.
But the problem is because over here when Safi's opened, we were trying to put up signs on this street to tell people don't park there after 6.
Yeah.
Because as Zach showed, you're gonna
Yeah.
get a ticket if you don't
Yeah.
have a. But
Yeah, I
people
see.
don't read the signs and they don't
Yeah.
understand the signs. And even if you did put a
Yeah.
sign on Sunset, now there's 3 signs.
Yeah.
And they're like, which one it is? Which one
Yeah.
is it? So that's why the human element of you out there is. You
Just do what I
you
can.
probably saved just today. 'Cause I watched a
Yeah,
little bit
like
today.
10 people or
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah, I
And that's
know.
like $300.
Yeah, but they stopped coming because of me too. And the thing is, I also clear traffic. So it's like a win-win for everybody.
My favorite was the motorcycle guy,
Ah, yeah.
the black guy,
Yeah, yeah,
because he was like so relieved, because
yeah.
he thought he was in the clear.
Yeah, yeah, he thought.
He
They all
was
be
not
thinking
even
that,
clear.
yeah.
So you're doing great work.
Yeah.
I don't know really what the solution is other than.
The signs, I think. The 4 to 7.
Well, I think it comes down to Hugo, because the other thing that I want Hugo to do is just knock it off with the towing after 4, because it's not congested there. This street is crazy congested.
Right.
But that one,
They don't care,
It's
yeah.
super. What do you mean?
I feel, yeah, they just don't care. I mean, the cars, I don't know if you've seen this, just on my investigative journalism work.
Yeah.
The cars that get a ticket are only the ones being towed. The rest don't even get a ticket.
I don't know what you're saying.
So let's say there's 10 cars
Yeah.
on Sunset.
Yep.
2 tow trucks come.
Yep.
They take 4 cars.
Yep.
The rest don't get a ticket.
It takes them too long to dump the cars and come back, and
They
really-
don't even come back most of the time. They just want a full load and in and
Yeah,
out.
I've seen some flatbed tow trucks where they could get like 3 cars in there. I think it's terrible because these people are visiting sick
Yeah.
friends and family.
Yeah.
They don't know, and they're not from here. A lot of them. Like, that's actually a good hospital,
Yeah.
which is why it's so busy.
Yeah.
But,
But I think they shouldn't have anything to do with the freaking street.
they should not.
Yeah, like
That's
get out
everybody's
of the,
street.
Yeah, that's
not
everybody.
just theirs.
Yeah.
But my big gripe is, Hugo lives around here.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, Hugo, you know better than anybody how not busy Sunset is.
Well, Sunset sometimes there's like waves of traffic. I also
Right.
try to redirect sometimes. I don't know if you've seen that. You
But
know.
still, this is way crowded.
Oh yeah, this street does
Compared
get
to that,
crowded.
and still
Yeah.
you can get through.
Yeah.
So all
It's
I'm
not
saying
that
is,
bad.
if I was the council person,
Oh yeah.
I would say
It should be.
no towing in front of that hospital until it's actually congested,
Yeah.
which it rarely is. I've never seen it congested.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know? And
Yeah.
so, also, you're helping people who they're not trying to be jerks by parking there after
Yeah.
4. And what you have beautifully pointed out is they're confused. They
Yeah.
see the sign here, and they're like, I'm
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
They're not good.
Yeah, I went to the city council to
Yesterday?
neighborhood
Neighborhood
council.
council?
Neighborhood council.
I saw
Never.
somebody's feed was really blurry. Somebody didn't have good connectivity.
No, I'm sorry, we can't. We have
Yeah.
But I've been to a few of those, and they're irritating.
Yeah.
all
Charge everyone
It's like the amateur hour over there.
Mhm.
I got that 400K and I'm still
Those guys aren't real
400,000, you gotta
politicians,
keep your
and they
place.
hardly ever turn into
Well,
real
so
politicians. That's all
400K.
volunteer. I mean, their heart's in the right
No
place,
upgrade yet.
but
He's gonna be on a moped. And
They don't take it serious either.
well, they don't because they don't get taken seriously either.
Perhaps.
So when they go to the actual city and they say, "Hey, we want
Plus
these
interest.
things," they don't get a lot of things their way either.
Yeah. We need to find somebody that actually cares about the city. So that's why I'm running for mayor. I'm just kidding.
If you
I'll probably lose just
if
because of
you ran, if any of you guys ran, you could be Hugo.
you say we could beat Hugo.
Yes. You know how few votes it takes to win city council seat?
Mhm.
8,000 votes.
Look at the dynamics of the county with the voting first.
The demographics. You are Solomon. How are you?
Good.
I'm Tony. Nice to meet you. I always see you on this.
Yeah.
This is yours. You don't rent this.
We'll swap you guys.
I've been trying to get William to buy his own scooter.
Instead I reversed him. Crazy.
That's a bad idea.
Selling for $400. They keep offering.
You can't tell this man what to do. I laughed during those tents over here. You're like, okay, William, so you're gonna sleep in the tents tonight?
Yeah, he was
He's
ready.
like, I'm 157 years old. I ain't
Ha
sleeping in no tent. So anyways, love what you're doing, bro. You keep
Thanks,
it up.
man. Yeah.
Now the bike with the basket on the other hand.
Good meeting
That,
you.
I think-
What was your name?
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm Tony.
Oh, they can have best rates
Nice to meet
these.
you.
You just tell the company to add it.
I am an Uber driver and a podcaster. One of my first interviews ever on my podcast was with William about 3 years ago, and he helped my podcast blow up because he was still William back then, but he didn't have the audience yet that he has today. But he acted as if he did.
Yeah.
He acted as if, I'll put it this way, he didn't need a fucking audience. Right. Pardon me.
He is an audience.
He was truth. And truth is no win. And so I was like, yeah, unless some cop pulls you around the corner and pops you in the head, then it's over.
That's true for all of us.
Yes, but
Free us.
he was poking the bear with them, and now he's poking the bear with this. I don't know any bigger bears than those two. Is there a bigger bear than those two?
I don't poke bears.
Putin?
I don't poke bears. I strangle bears.
So I've got a new episode tomorrow, and then our man Ben Camacho is coming over tomorrow as a follow-up. Have you been following his deal with the city attorney? He released the photos of all, or he got the city to give him all the photos of the police. So you know when on Twitter
Do you
people
like the
take a
name
picture of a cop,
I just
and then all of a
picture,
sudden you have all
imagine
this
if, like,
information?
if that was my name, like that wouldn't work for a girl.
So the city then
Sounds like a streetwalker.
to get him back.
So,
And he
So-
was like,
Send any snap streaks here?
I asked the city.
bike's on the way, buddy.
Public information.
Come on, I don't want our snap streaks to expire now.
Hollywood.
The dog. He's riding on the Titanic.
You like the name Streaks?
He told me he didn't. But then I saw it on his YouTube.
Yeah, I think he likes it.
Well, I think people know him as that now. And you can't, like, when the people give you a nickname,
Yeah, there's no
you
going
can't
back.
really say, I'm not Lefty.
Well, I call him Billy.
The whole city.
Are,
The whole city.
are you feeling better about the nickname now?
It's not my preferred nickname.
What's your
People
preferred
who mess with
You
me,
can switch this
like
up.
people who know me,
You could
when
switch
they
it
see
up.
me, like Richie sees me,
Yeah.
go streets, and he knows.
He,
it's
oh,
not
but he's a joker.
Yeah, I know, but it's,
Yeah.
I don't want to shit. I don't want to shit on it, but I prefer him film the police LA.
Oh, really?
Guys, from now on, chat, film the police in it.
That's how I like to call people too, whatever their handle is. So like Cat with News, or what was
I
the?
prefer William. That's what I prefer.
All right.
People just know me as.
Oh, Hellcat. I loved Hellcat's name.
Yeah, I like Hellcat too.
Because it was long. You guys just chose whatever.
It was what?
It was long. He didn't say call me Hellcat either. I don't think so.
You didn't?
It was.
I
it
mean,
was,
just
it
Chris
was
without a
helmet.
Hellcat. Yeah.
Right.
Chris without a Hellcat.
There's too many
Yeah.
Chris's.
That's what we.
Yeah.
I asked
Yeah,
him
yeah,
what
yeah.
his name is. He said Chris without a Hellcat.
You got tanned. You were tanner in real life than on TV.
Straight on the on TV.
That's where I watch. I have my Roku hooked up.
You do look tan.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to get on Will's level.
The episode that I liked of yours, Jessica, was when you went out to the desert.
Yeah, that
And
was
we're being swatted. We're being
Is
swatted.
that over? I heard that Zach got swatted
Oh
yesterday.
God!
Is that true?
Don't start.
I thought it was
Oh
over.
my God! That guy is fucking out of his mind. He's jumping.
Zach was on my podcast.
I don't know why you platform that asshole.
It was before.
No. You see now, but don't put him on there.
My sources are telling me you're conspiring with them. My sources are telling me you're helping him.
That's why I love when you said my
That's
investigative.
harboring a fugitive.
my investigative
Why are you
journal- say-
harboring a fugitive
My
here?
investigative journalism is telling me this
Yeah.
and that.
That's more like harboring a
Voices
fugitive.
in his head.
I thought,
It's committed
I
a
thought
felony.
Zach had finally found his group, but he did not find his group.
And as my dad used to
These
say,
guys are after
you
me.
don't get paid if
His group is just the people in this comment.
Which is
Former
it's
friend.
funny because all
And
these
the
people
machete in the
hate
back
me,
seat.
and they hate me because I ask a lot of questions.
They don't hate you
Why do
anymore.
ask so many
huh?
questions? But to your dad's point, I don't know shit until I ask. So I ask and you tell me. So then I learn. So what's your handle on
Tori, which is T-O-R-Y, not I. Magoo, M-A-G-O-O, in honor of my dad, because I used to call Mr. Magoo because he was really my dad, so I got it.
These young people don't know. Do you guys know Mr. Magoo?
And I know they don't.
No.
Anyway, at 44, which is the football number, he's in the Football Hall of Fame. So in honor of him, he died when I was 22.
What football team was he on?
Chicago Cardinals, when he was
You see this?
one.
Well, yeah, the Cardinals turned into the Bears. Yeah.
Well, they actually...
Or did they move down to St. Louis?
They went to
That's
St.
right.
Louis,
That's
and now
right.
they were the Phoenix Cardinals,
Then
and
they
now
turned-
they're the Arizona Cardinals.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can type in Paul Crispin, that's his name. And he's
Paul
got a whole-
Crispin.
Crispin, like Christ man. But it's not my brother who's an author. He's Paul Crispin Jr. But you have to look for the football player. Just look for 44. You'll
So was
find
he a fullback?
it. No, he's a quarterback.
He
He's
gave quarterbacks 44s. Did he play at Wrigley Field?
What are you talking about,
I
Swerve?
can't. I'm not glad at that, too.
Or maybe it was like a precursor to Wrigley Field.
Yeah.
Like it was some other field.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's on the internet. I just forget that.
I mean, he looks like he should be like flipping burgers, like a burger.
Look how freaking.
Where did you live in Chicago?
I lived in the suburbs.
Me too.
Schaumburg.
Parkland.
What? Maine East?
Maine East.
Hey!
Can you give us a outfit of the day?
Oh, you want my fit? My fit?
Outfit of the day. Yeah. Starting with the.
Okay, I went to UC Santa Barbara, so I'm the Gauchos. Why is he laughing at me?
I'm looking at
You told me
those.
it's
I'm looking at those dad shoes you got on.
Dad shoes?
What's going on?
New Balances are definitely dad shoes. Definitely dad shoes. People usually mess with my socks because they rarely match. Today we got lucky and they matched. But these are swim trunks.
I thought they were jeans.
In case somebody invites me to a hot tub. Yeah, maybe I'll go to your hot tub. Ready?
Are you a dad?
Is that the Gauchos?
Are you a dad?
Gauchos. Am I a dad?
Yeah, I think you're ready.
Oh, I've got the
Okay.
dad look. I'm old enough to be a grandpa.
Outfit of the day.
And so which hat we got? We got the Jackie Robinson.
You went to Maine East?
No. I dated a girl.
Oh, from Maine.
And I've got a good friend in Park Ridge whose kids are now.
I thought that was a gallon of milk in the end. I swear to God.
That's the burrito from my family over there.
You thought what?
I'm just
We
gonna
had a
drink a gallon of milk.
That's why he said he's not a dad. Because,
Where'd the milk at? Where'd the milk
You gotta
at?
go home and warm some milk.
Have you? You're
Did you forget to bring back the milk already?
Lil over here like has the giggles. So.
Bro, can't hide.
What are you guys talking about?
He's being
He forgot the milk already.
I
You
forgot
see?
the milk.
You see? He Like forgot that?
I
the milk. Like the
When are you
dads?
gonna get the milk? When?
Solomon, what are you doing? Solomon's
When?
back in town. He went to the neighborhood council meeting. And now
Oh my god.
No,
So
Acting brand new.
You see him speak. He went to the neighborhood council meeting
he went the other day?
and gave a speech.
You did?
Yeah.
He was
16
number
years old,
one.
not easy to do, right?
You're rubbing off on people in good ways,
Mm-hmm.
man. My man over here is going to the neighborhood council meetings.
You were there
Yeah.
yesterday?
Huh?
You were there yesterday?
Yeah.
Him and
else was there?
Ajay and
Aja and
Audit.
Kelly was
Audit
there.
had to be there, right?
yeah.
Henry was there.
Call me,
Okay.
Yeah.
It seemed really boring to me. I turned it off.
Yeah.
Did I miss anything?
No,
Those are
sometimes it
Hugo's
was fun.
people.
It was like
Are
Hugo's
they?
East
probably
Hollywood
favorite.
Neighborhood Council. It's all DSA-11. You know how I feel about them.
I
When
do.
I'm done. When I'm done, I told them. I hurt them hard 2 years ago. I had that huge fight with them.
Mhm.
I hurt them bad.
At the Robinson space, that
They used
That
to
meeting?
Robinson Space, but they called the cops on them. So
I remember.
Now they're not there anymore. Now they're working on a hotel on Vermont. That's where there's a whole some little road hotel. Or now
this Hollywood hotel over here.
Yeah, Hollywood Hotel.
Yeah. That's where it used to be before it moved to Robinson.
Yeah, I mean,
And now it's back.
Robinson Space, they call the cops. Hugo's people call the cops on me.
Did they call the cops on you guys?
Nah.
Well, but you yelled.
Okay, they sit there and cut off public comment before I could give my comment.
I'm not saying
Damn.
it's right for
Hugo
them.
was there, and it was right after he voted against Jamie York, and he was trying to avoid. John Peltz was right there, not journalist,
Mhm.
asked him about it. He refused to answer. He could have answered right there.
Yeah.
So I had enough of that. He was just trying to skip out on me.
Yeah.
And they all knew. Every one of those assholes. Every one of those DSA was an asshole.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They all know. So
Oh, thanks,
I'm not
TV.
happy with them right now.
Tony,
Yeah.
some man.
The way they go after people's city council.
Who? Me? Oh,
Yeah,
no
you
way.
know how I feel about people's city council. I don't. My politics are way different than theirs, right?
But you
there's
said-
some real ones. They're not like
Yes.
these phonies who don't actually go out there and do anything.
Yeah.
They do a bunch of leeches on everybody else's cause. That's all they
Yes.
do. They show up to somebody else's cause, trying to sign people up for their bullshit.
Mm,
And then they stand
WTV.
for nothing. Every
TV
last
got
thing.
paid to
So,
free the
like
K
I
plus the
said, I already
birdies.
heard them 2 years ago, and they know it.
Yeah.
And I know that they're financially right now they're in the hole.
Good.
And I got their whole. When I asked people to send me a full list of every one of their members who are dues paying, and they're like, "Oh, you're a doxing or whatever." You know what? About 12 people sent me. People, I have so much documentation on DSALA
Yeah.
that I haven't even opened up. They're sitting in emails. I never even looked at them.
Yeah.
They know I have the goods on them in a million different ways. They're a corrupt organization.
So is that why Ground Game gave back
Ground
knock
Game is-
to
they didn't give
so
back
Cerise?
shit. They didn't give back shit.
They just started a new knock?
That's knock.org instead of knock.
Oh, so it's brand new.
LA. Yeah, it's
Good.
essentially. I mean, it is dead.
The Democratic Socialists Association was supposed to be all about
Denver
defunding.
Scientology audit.
So Hugo, who's the council member
They're a
of
bunch
this
of
area,
corrupt,
was originally
all
supported by
overseas
them.
and nothing
And so people voted for him because they thought this is the guy that's gonna try to like stop giving
else.
money.
No. They voted for him because they didn't want Mitch O'Farrell.
Right.
And he came into office and he became Mitch O'Farrell.
Exactly. Almost overnight.
Immediately.
Yeah.
What's the difference between him and Mitch O'Farrell? What's the difference? He took down the
Mitch
fence.
returns my calls. That's the difference. We stepped down with this guy.
And
It's
that's
terrible.
I'm not to defend Mitch O'Farrell. I went and roasted Mitch O'Farrell right before the election.
Yes, you
I
did.
made him go on to Fox News and have to explain why he's not Nuri's boy. Right
Right.
after that,
Yeah.
he was doing damage control,
Yeah.
and they knew all his staffers who were out there. They knew it was over. They knew when it happened. The
Mhm.
look on their face was like,
Yep.
No, the Yorkshire.
they knew it. They knew it was. They kept on saying, it's so unfortunate. So unfortunate."
Mitch had
Yeah, I know.
a phone
On my
system
earlier thumbnail.
where they asked like 100 questions, and I'm a fool. I pick up the phone
Oh, it's a push
when
button.
somebody calls me, and they ask all these questions like, "Do you know that Mitch is the only?"
No, that's on a poll though. That's a push ball.
It was baloney. Is what it was.
Yeah, it's just.
And so they're like, "Do you know that he's the only gay member of council?" I was like, "Yep." It's like, "So you're still not going to vote for him? I thought you said you support LGBTQ." And I was like, "What does that have to do with representing?"
Mitch was corrupt like
Yeah.
the president. If he stayed in another 4 years, he'd be facing going to jail. So.
You think so?
They all do. They all do. You're gonna wait till the day 6 years from now when you see Nicky around and going to jail.
No.
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna end up there. They're all corrupt. Every one of the city
Do you-
council
do
members.
you- do you
everyone.
think-
Who would I just roast the other day downtown? Curran Price.
Curran Price.
He went to a donor. He went to a
Wearing
Joe Biden.
sneakers.
But he went to a Joe Biden function. They should have told him that you're not allowed in there.
And KDL.
And who was he walking right next to? John Lee,
Politics, guys.
Stafford B, who his boss before is in fucking went to jail. And he'll probably end up there too.
He should be
They're all-
going there.
They all, I'm just saying, city council, they're all.
Okay, so do you think these people are born bad like this?
They go to city council and they become corrupt. Eunice is
Yeah.
a piece of shit too.
What if my man
You
ended
need
up
to be.
beating Hugo?
Eunice sat there in my face, lying to my face, talking about I just want people to push me. I had a whole,
The speech.
Eunice I consider her a friend. And we sat there and we had a long conversation about how she's gonna push things and she wants people to stand behind her and uplift her. And
Oh, what the hell?
Full of shit. She immediately went in there and sold out to the cops. Went and voted for, kept Chief Moore. She sent me a message. I saw her roasting her about not speaking about Chief Moore,
Yeah,
covering up sexual harassment.
yeah.
And she sent me a message. She's like, oh, fam. So I was coming to that fam. Said, oh, fam. My mom has COVID, so I haven't been in the office. But once I get back to the office, I'm going to put out a press release, condemning Chief Moore. She never did. A year and a half later, nothing.
I heard that a lot of times they're hoping that they can get the.
She immediately, I already know what her deal is. Before she even took office, she had a whole meeting with Hilda Solis to push the counties what Hilda Solis wants. That's when she got her fucking non-profit, La Defensa. Got them the contract, or was working on the contract with Accenture.
Yeah.
Accenture.
The
We're
worst.
We're talking about Arthur Anderson, Enron's accountant.
Yeah.
And you started working with them to handle pre-trial release. You didn't tell anybody about it until I called them out on it, and then now it's. But is anybody even fighting to end that contract?
Right.
Shouldn't Eunice be doing that?
Absolutely.
She's full of crap. We're all full of crap.
So how do you feel about Isabel, who's going to beat KDL in 14?
I know nothing about it.
You don't know. I spent an hour and a half on my podcast for you. You're my audience. You're busy.
I don't deal with DSLA people. Do I want her to win over KDL? Yes. I don't deal with DSLA. I don't trust anybody from DSLA. I'm telling them to fucking end that organization.
He just keeps
I told them that before they knew it.
I mean, they're on their last legs.
I'm not told you I'm gonna end it.
Because, but this is why.
If I had just a few more months and they were done.
Right.
If I had other things to move on to, I felt like they were done. I knew they were negative in cash flow. They were hurting. I told people, if I find out you're in DSALA, you're fucking giving Goosey, I'm gonna fucking come after you too.
Yeah.
So I mean, they've been. I walked away from 2 years and they've been hurting, right?
Yeah.
But now they're starting to feel themselves talking shit about. People
They
to
are
the
talking
council.
shit.
It's a lot of shit. So I'm gonna put them in their fucking place. Go
Good.
ahead, but let DSALA fight with them.
Yeah.
They're not gonna win that.
But here's what I'm saying about DSLA. If I had money, and I used to give them money, why would I give them money now? They gave me Hugo, and Hugo didn't
They
end
gave
up
you
doing
nothing.
shit.
Well, listen, they didn't give anybody anything. They latched on, right? No, they gave
Exactly.
you. They gave you. They latched
Right.
on, and then Nithya got elected because of George.
I think the later you and Chris will take a walk.
And Bernie.
And then came in, right?
Yeah.
And then Eunice's. Honestly, Eunice did it on her own. People acted like no. Kenneth Mejia helped Eunice. Just like Kenneth
Okay.
Mejia. Listen, Kenneth
But he
Mejia.
wasn't in power yet.
Kenneth Mejia's campaign got the most votes in history.
Yes.
He's the one who set the narrative.
I think we should
for
protest
that whole
it.
election.
Yeah.
Mind you, Eunice got elected in June.
Yeah.
But he was in it in June.
Yeah.
Kenneth Mejia pushed the election for everybody. So
He
you could
was-
sit there and say he wasn't in power. You're not paying attention.
I'm,
There you go.
I'm not paying attention.
You want to take
I
a
haven't
walk?
smoked any weed
I
today,
want to take a
sir.
walk.
Hello.
Take a walk.
We're a gauntlet here. We're not a gauntlet.
We won't fight you.
Well,
We won't.
I haven't eaten my burrito yet.
Go eat your burrito.
When you go home, just promise us to throw those socks out.
To do what to the socks?
Throw them.
You sound like every girlfriend I've had. What should I wear? He's got black socks on. You bother him with those?
I think the socks are fine,
And if they're black,
but they're not they're not matching though.
there you go.
I have to
You got the
overpay
wrong-
for my socks to be
First
approved.
off, the white's unacceptable.
Sock fetish.
Why is white unacceptable?
They're not even white though.
Yeah, they're all white. And
He's using some
They're
bleach on
eggshell?
that, man.
I need to bleach my socks?
Yes.
You need new socks.
Yeah.
And you need
New!
shoes.
Yeah.
Even
Those
Mayonnaise
shoes.
is telling
Those
me.
shoes.
And no New Balance.
You've been
What's
hiking
the
up
nickname
at
of
Griffith Park with those
Mayonnaise?
shoes on.
Mayonnaise.
I think
What was the nickname?
I
of
think
your
you're
high
fine,
school?
man.
There's a donation bin over there.
No, but who's the mascot?
Get him a vest.
Senators,
I
the
don't know.
Lions.
The only person I know is Hillary
That's
Clinton
right.
and I were in the class council together. And
No.
It's, and it's yep, and it's in the
You
year.
went to school with Hillary? Did you know this?
We were in a special class council together. Yeah. And believe it or not, I was the treasurer, which is really funny.
And what
to
was
know.
Hillary?
Well, sh-
She would. I think she was the president. She was always very. You know, people always ask me what was she like, and she was very focused. You
She
know,
was the
that
same
a good
then, huh?
thing. Yeah.
She came to Santa Barbara when Bill was running the first time,
Right.
and I worked at the newspaper there.
Right.
And everybody was so nervous to ask for a picture, but as you can see, I'm a fool. So I was like, Hillary! And this was way before digital cameras.
Yeah.
So I gave it to my buddy, and I was like, can you take a picture of us? And so, in a flannel, I'll pull it up, because I dressed exactly the same. She was so nice, and I gotta
I
say,
would say I'm better than my dad.
we got pitched by
I'm gonna take a spin.
Brown, who I like.
Tori talking.
Jesse